welcome back. So I'm clearly in a different setting here and I'm using Jess's camera and I really like it and I have really good lighting. So let me know what you guys think about the quality of this video and maybe I will invest in what she's got going on here. But I am in New York. I'm visiting Jessica Lee and I'm here for a couple days. I flew in last night and tomorrow we're flying to LA for Generation Beauty, so I'm really excited about that. But I thought maybe I would share with you guys what's in my travel makeup bag. So this is my bag and it's by Vera Bradley. I love it because it's nice and big and it's got lining on the inside too, so it's really easy. It's like kind of plasticky. It's really easy to clean when anything gets tossed around or broken or whatever in here. So I don't have a whole ton of stuff. I packed extremely light for this trip because I know at Gen Beauty we're gonna end up getting a whole bunch of stuff, and Jess always spoils me like crazy whenever I come to visit her as well. So I packed really light and I'm kind of proud of myself, and I thought I would share with you guys what I have. Alright, so we'll get rid of the big stuff first. So I do have a pack of the natural Demi Wispy lashes from Ardell. So this is a 4-pack. These are my favorite lashes. I absolutely love them and I always buy them in the big packs like this. The only place that I can find them in the packs like this, where I live anyways, in Canada, is at Sally's Beauty Supply, and they are like 25, 26 bucks. So they're not exactly cheap, but I really do love these lashes. Another big item is my NYX Contour Palette, which I still have the plastic on the back of it. So this was a gift from Jess, and as you can tell, it has been used, it has been loved. I absolutely love this palette. It's amazing for contouring. So if you're looking for something for like everyday use that's not overly expensive, I do suggest picking up this one. So I do have a couple mascaras. These are the two I'm currently using. This is, and they're both by It Cosmetics. This first one is the Tight Line Full Lash Length Black Primer with Peptide Enhancing Serums. I absolutely love this stuff. I can't even explain to you guys. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought it was kind of like a gimmicky thing. Look at how tiny the brush is. It's really itty bitty. But it is amazing for getting right in there to your, tight line. It's great at getting just right in between the my lashes and my actual lash line, because my natural lashes are pretty curly, so sometimes it's hard for me to really get in there with mascara without getting it on my eye, and I find that having a really small brush like this makes the world of difference. Don't necessarily know if it's got lash enhancing serums in it. I haven't really noticed a huge big difference in my lashes, but I really like it. The other mascara I've been using, pairing it with that one, is the It Cosmetics Hello Lashes. And I like this mascara. Is that upside down? No, that's the right way. I do really like this mascara. I do find, however, that within a couple hours, it does kind of like smudge at my outer corner. I have a hard time finding mascara that doesn't do that, so that's what the brush looks like. I really like that it does have that little ball on the end. I prefer plastic bristle mascaras. That's just me. I kind of steer clear of the natural bristle ones because I do find that because my lashes are so curly, I get mascara everywhere, all over me. So I'm loving that combination. However, like I said, this one does get under my eyes in a couple of hours. I have my primer. This is the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. So this was one of the items that we were gifted at Gen Beauty in October when I came to the one in New York. I really like this primer. It does a great job. I'm really liking it in the winter right now because my skin's extremely dry. It's really flaky and really, really dull. I'm having a really hard time with my skin right now. So I do absolutely love this primer at the moment. I have another It Cosmetics product in here, and a lot of these were gifted to us from Gen Beauty in New York because It Cosmetics was one of the sponsors, so that's why you're seeing a lot of the products in here. So this is the Bye Bye Pores. It's a powder. It's a setting powder. I don't really know. It's a loose setting powder too, and I do just use the puff that comes with it. When I'm traveling. At home, I have like an actual brush that I use, but I do kind of wish there was like a sifter in the top of this so like it wouldn't get everywhere, because I feel like I've wasted a lot of product in the process of flying and it getting jumbled around in my bag. It's a setting powder. I like it. I can't say that it's the best setting powder I've ever used, but it does its job and it works. Another IT Cosmetics product. So this one is actually one that I purchased myself, which you can tell I've had this for a little while. This is the Bye Bye Under Eye concealer in neutral medium, and mine's definitely a little bit beat up, which you can see there. So I have had this one for a while. I did purchase this one myself. I do have a backup of this as well that I got from Gem Beauty. I love this concealer. It's absolutely great. However, I really have to make sure that I set it because I do find that it moves around quite a bit. So what I found the best way to set this is using this. So this is the NYX HD finishing powder in Banana. And as you can tell, mine has definitely been loved. I've hit pan already. And this is dirty. Don't judge me. I used it. I used it this morning when I got ready, but I set it with my Real Techniques sponge, and I prefer the two of them together. I don't get this wet when I use it. Oh, that's so embarrassing how dirty this is. I don't get it wet when I use it with the powder. I just use it dry, and I actually, not gonna lie, I kind of like this Real Techniques one's a lot better than my actual Beauty Blender. Speaking of Beauty Blender, I have one here, and again, it's dirty. I used it this morning and it's actually still kind of damp. So I don't know what else to say about the Beauty Blender. You guys know about it. I do really love it to apply my foundation, which I actually have two. So I brought two foundations with me. Reason being, the IT Cosmetics CC Cream is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. Mine's in medium. Sometimes I use the light one. I switch back and forth between the two. This is great for an everyday kind of foundation, but if I want something with a little bit more coverage, I have my Tarte Amazonian Clay 24-hour full coverage foundation. So that's what that one looks like. Again, I've had this for a while. Mine is in light. It's a really moussey texture, which I really like for the winter right now because, like I said, my skin's pretty dry, so I like having something that's got a little bit of moisture in it. And I do really find that I get a lot of really nice coverage from this, and as long as I set it with anything, doesn't matter, it stays all day. I have two concealers. So the first one is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in number Light 3 Honey, and as you can see, I'm scraping this one. I absolutely love this concealer. I've been using it for years. I do need to go pick up a new one. I use this strictly under my eyes. I don't use it for anything else. And then for the rest of my face, I use the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer, and I believe mine is an ivory color. I heard from someone, and I can't remember who, Samantha Sherman maybe, that this is supposed to be very, very similar to the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and it's not. It's nothing like it. And it does have something in it that's supposed to help your skin. Actyl C. And it burns. It burns really badly. So I only use this where I have like blemishes, and I avoid putting it anywhere that I have dry skin because it does really aggravate my skin. But it's a decent concealer, so that's why I keep using it. So for brows, I've been using this Hourglass Brow Sculpting Pencil in Soft Brunette. It has a spoolie on one end. Nothing fancy about that. And then this is what the actual brow pencil itself looks like. So it's really thick. It's not one of those thin pencils. And I have really been enjoying this because I have been really liking my brows to be a little bit fuller, a little bit more natural looking. And I do enjoy this a lot. I do find, though, that it doesn't last me throughout the day. So I have a tendency to toss this in my bag, in my purse, and I have to do touch-ups here and there. I had a really, really bad brow experience that happened to me back in May. And I've kind of had some issues with my brows since then. So if you guys want to hear about what happened to me, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely do like a story time talk. I have my Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop, which you've all seen. Y'all know what it looks like. Mine is very well loved and an absolute mess, so let's not get that everywhere. So I have two eyeliners in here. The first one is the NYX Très Jolie Gel Pencil Liner, and this one is in Pitch Black. And I've only used this once, but I really, really do like it, so that's why I brought it with me. It stays on, it doesn't go anywhere. I really, really, really like this. And then the other liner that I brought with me is my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This is my all-time favorite liquid liner. I have tried a bunch of different ones. I keep going back to this one over and over and over again. It lasts forever. This is probably like my third or fourth one that I've purchased, so it's the top one there. It's nice and black. You get a really good black line. It's easy to remove if you mess it up, but it stays all day. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't run under my eyes. I love, 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 love this line. And now I think we're just kind of down to brushes and tools. So I have my dual lash glue. This is the white one. It's a brush on adhesive, so it has the brush tip on the end of it there. It's not like the squeezy tube, so I find I have more control using this adhesive. I really like the duo adhesives. I've tried a couple other ones. This is the one I actually prefer, and I always get the white one because I am messy and I always get the black all over my eyes. So I have a pair of tweezers, and these are like crappy old tweezers. They're nothing special, but I use these for applying my lashes. I like that they have more of a pointed tip on them, so I can see more of the lash when I'm applying it, and I don't have like a big flat tweezer that's in my way. And then finally I have my brushes. So I have the Bubby Dome brush, and this I use to apply my bronzer. I have a really crappy old Sigma brush, which is like, it's garbage. I should just throw it out. But it works really well for applying highlight because the bristles are so, the bristles are so sparse in this brush, and I've honestly had this for, I bet you I've had it since Sigma first started making brushes. I've had this for that long. Everything's rubbed off of it. It's such a crappy brush, but it works really well for my highlight, so I really like this. I have the Bubby Buffer brush, and if you guys are curious, these two brushes I got they're from Bub's Beauty when she came out with her line of brushes, and Jess got them for me, and these are my favorite. I love them. They're amazing. So this is a Bubby Buffer brush. I use this to apply any type of powder foundations or to blend all of my contour and highlight and blush in and stuff. So I don't have really harsh lines, so I love that. I have a Royal and Langnickel pointed liner brush, which it's not the best brush for eyeliner, but it is really great for using concealer around the lip line. It's really great for applying highlight under the brow bone. There's a lot of different things I really like this brush for, so I made sure I packed it. I have two blending brushes. The first one is my MAC 217. It's one of my favorite brushes. Mine is stained and I've washed it a million times. I have a blending brush from Sephora, which I don't know why, but I keep it in the pack. That's what it looks like. I love it. It's a great blending brush. If you're looking for a new one, it's the Pro Blending Large 27. And then the last brush that I have in here is my MAC 129, which I use for blush. So that's it. That's everything that's in my bag. We are empty. So that's everything that I brought with me for my traveling. I didn't bring any eyeshadows because I generally just do black liner every day. And I knew that we were going to be getting stuff at Jet Beauty. I didn't bring any blushes for the same purpose. I figured I could borrow Jess's while I'm here and then use whatever I get at Jet Beauty. So that's it. That's everything that was in my travel makeup bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye!